Hi, what's up everyone, and welcome to another The Crew Motorfest video. I want to talk about XP today, and more specifically, the Explore Island Secrets part of this monthly main stage track. Now, each month on the Crew Motorfest, what you're going to want to do is earn XP in all three of these sections to get to the max level 4, which will then enable you to earn XP towards your legend track. Now, the playlist experience one, the revisit, is very easy. You just complete playlists, earn XP, and you get to level 4 very, very quickly. And the compete against drivers is, again, very easy to get to level 4. You just do the summit challenges, or you do the main PvP race. If we just quickly go over to the activity menu, it's the grand race here. These earn a lot of XP towards this challenge one, and again, can be done very easily. However, for the Explore Island Secrets part of this track, this can be quite difficult because the only way you can earn XP for this is with all like the open world activities. If we have a quick look at the map, we can see some of these open world activities here. We've got like the slalom there. North of that, we have an escape that we can do. There are things like bullseyes that you can do. Low altitude flying that you can do. There's all sorts of speed traps and things like that, but they don't reward much XP at all. If we head over to the playlist section and go on to one that we've completed, we can see side activities here. And this is where you're going to find them. And you can see the sort of XP they're going to reward you with. We've got just over 1,500 XP there. We've got 480 XP there, 1,500 there, 480. There's not a lot of XP to be gained at all, unless you're going to go around and do like the photo ops, which reward you 12,000 XP. These can only be done once though, and you can't grind these. I do highly recommend doing them though. If you're going to use these open world activities solely to max out to level 4 on the Explore Island Secrets track, it's going to take a hell of a long time. Now, you don't necessarily have to do this part, as long as you do one of the other two, so the compete against drivers or the revisit playlist experience. Just one is required to unlock the legend part of this XP track to get more rewards. But why it's beneficial to do more than one is because if, say, I only did the revisit, I'm only going to be able to get legend XP by continuing to do playlists. Whereas if I unlock the compete against drivers as well, I'll also get legend XP for doing the PvP side of the game. And then if I do the Explore Island as well, I'll also unlock legend XP for doing open world activities as well. It's very ideal, I'd say, to get all three unlocked, so anything you do on the game will then be contributing to the legend XP, which you need a lot of to get all the way to level 100 to unlock all of the rewards. And I just want to share with you two methods you can use to grind out this track for the open world XP that reward you the most XP. You can just keep on grinding over and over to get it to level 4 in just a matter of a couple of hours, which in fair is pretty decent for this side of the track because it really is a bit of a nightmare. Now, the first one is open world treasure. This pops up randomly on the map when you're driving around or flying around. Your GPS system, your map in the bottom right hand corner will flash. And when you collect treasure, this has a good opportunity to reward you with a good amount of XP. Probably the best way to find a treasure is to get out your plane and start flying around. You can cover more distance this way. There's certain locations as well that you'll find where treasure appears quite a lot. So you can always kind of like keep tabs on where you find treasure. And when you relog into the game, you can try those locations again. But eventually you will come across a treasure while flying. What you can also do as well to make things better is go into your upgrades menu and just deck your plane out with some upgrades. The better quality, the better, because you can attach some more affixes. If we have a look at those, what you want on is collector and treasure hunt. Collector is basically going to increase the amount of treasure that's going to pop up on the map, and the treasure hunt is going to increase the radar range to detect that said treasure. So get these two roles on as many pieces as you can, and the better the rarity of the piece, the better the stats are going to be. You can see in the top right here, I've got 13.7% increase on collector and 27.7% increase on treasure hunt. This will make things a little bit easier when finding the treasure. It can still take a while for some treasure to pop up though, and while you're flying around, I highly recommend that you just do some tricks in your plane. This is another great way to earn some XP in the open world. You can get like a couple of thousand as you chain combos together. So just do all sorts of tricks using square or X on your controller as well, just to do some barrel rolls and flips. And as you're going, you'll be earning thousands of XP just searching for treasure. So literally just a minute or two searching, I've got some treasure popping up on my radar now, and it's starting to flash. And I'm sure you know how treasure works. The closer you get to it, the faster it's gonna flash. So just use that as an indicator to get close. And you don't want to pick up the treasure with the plane. So when you're near, just land the plane and switch to a car. You can see it down on the ground there now. So we're going to land here. Now, the reason we've changed to a car is because we want to equip some different upgrades to make this treasure more rewarding. And not only that, but you're going to want to use a vehicle that is a part of this week's playlist activities, because they reward an XP bonus based on what XP bonuses you've unlocked. You can see which vehicles are a part of the current playlist by going into your garage and just seeing the XP symbols next to the vehicles. You can see here my Chevrolet Camaro has that XP symbol, so we're going to use that. Providing you have unlocked all the XP increases, you'll have 30% XP bonus for using a playlist car. And then if you come into the upgrades, I haven't got this fully stacked out at all, so it could be much better than this. But looking at this epic piece I've got, what you want on there is the legend talent, which increases your XP gains. Now, the better the rarity of upgrade, the higher this is going to be. And you want this on every single piece. Now, I've put this on every piece that I can, and I've got a 4% XP gain from having these pieces like this, but this will be considerably higher if you've got better pieces. And that adds on to the 30% XP that you're already going to be getting as a bonus from using this playlist vehicle. As a secondary, you could also have something like Goldfinger to increase your loot drop rate, but then there's also one that increases the quality of loot as well. Either of them are also going to help. So once set up, just switch out of the plane and then change to the car and then open the treasure. Your rewards will pop up on the right hand side, and you'll see that I got over 7,000 XP for opening that treasure, which is really good and quite fast. This took me about 5 minutes to do, so over 7,000 XP for every 5 minutes is pretty decent. There's a much quicker way to gain XP though, and why I've mentioned the treasure method is because not only are you going to be earning XP, but you're going to be getting rewards as well in forms of upgrades. So it is quite a good grind for like multiple rewards. Now, if you just want the XP, I highly recommend doing this. I'll warn you now, it is as boring as anything. But if you come here on the map, which is just near the car meet, the main Motorfest arena, you've got the aerobatics event. So it's an open world event there, but it rewards you with over 4,000 XP for completing it. It's one of the higher rewarding open world activities. And to unlock this, you've just got to complete one of the earlier playlists that the game gives you right at the start of the game. I think it's the Introduction to Hawaii playlist. So just get that completed and you'll have access to this event. What's great about this is how quick it is to do. So I'm going to talk you through it now as we start it. All you got to do is go through that first circle to start the event, and then you just got to go through every circle after that. Now, you're meant to kind of like angle the plane to get the most points as you go through, but you really don't need to. As long as you hit every single one of these circles, you are going to get enough points to get the objective, which is just 6,010 points. While you're doing it, you could also, if you really wanted to, try to do the best you can, because you're going to be doing this for a few hours on end to reach level 4. But it doesn't take too long. We'll just go through the last few of them now, and you'll finish it really quickly. Just notice in the top right corner as I go through that, the XP that I'm rewarded for it. It's just over 4,000, and as soon as all the pop-ups come off screen, you'll be able to start this instantly right again. And it's just rinse and repeat. Every single time you do this event, you're going to get those 4,000, and you're also going to get upgrades for your plane as well. So make sure you improve in the plane as you go to increase the speed and things like that to make this even quicker. Just keep doing this over and over, and that is the fastest way that I found to earn XP on this open world track, and it's going to get you to level 4 the fastest. Once there, you can then earn XP towards the legend track and get all of the rewards that are available as well. And that is it. I just wanted to cover this today because I think this is the most annoying part of unlocking all 3 of those tiers to then work on just the legend XP. And there's rewards attached to them all as well. So they're very very much worth doing. And you're going to be doing this every month. As soon as a new month comes out, a new season comes out, you're going to be having to do this all again to get it unlocked as fast as possible. And for me, this is the quickest way. So I hope the video has been helpful. Don't forget to drop it a like and a share if it has been. Subscribe for more. And if you want to watch more Motorfest content from myself right now, there's a link down below in the video description. Go and check it out. But thank you for watching this one. Until next time, stay safe and peace out.